Hi Year 3, Mrs. Bella here. I'm just going to explain what you're doing in English this week. So this week we're looking at characters from video games. So we're looking at the profiles, the description of some of the characters. And we're going to be looking at different word classes. So nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs. And you are going to be writing a description for a new character. And you're also going to be looking at some words from the dictionary and the different word classes in the words from the dictionary. Later in the week, you are going to be looking at some poems about pets. You're going to be reading the poems, answering questions, and then you're going to be writing your own poem. And within the poem that you write, I'd like you to try and include a simile or a metaphor. So remember, a simile is when something is like something else. So life is like a roller coaster. And a metaphor is when it is something else. So life is a roller coaster. Okay, hope this week's work goes well, and to help you with it, I'm going to show you a PowerPoint on word classes. So we'll have a look at that now. I'll just share it with you. So this PowerPoint is on word classes. We're looking at different words that we find inside a sentence. So we're specifically looking at nouns, adjectives, verbs and adverbs, and the jobs that they do within the sentence. So I've got some sentences here for you. So I love seeing the fun characters in Mario games whizzing fast in their vehicles or jumping high in the air. I think some of the characters are rather scary when they shout loudly. So you may be able to spot some of the word classes now. Have a go. If you managed to do that, well done. So the first one that we're going to look at are nouns. I wonder if you could tell somebody in your house or write down what you think the job of a noun is. If you want to stop the video and do that now. Well done if you managed to do that. Let's have a look at what a noun is. So a noun is the name of a person, a place, an idea, a thing, or a feeling. So if you got that correct, well done. And in front of a noun, we often have the words a, an, or the. These are called determiners. So let's have a look at some of the examples. So we've got a plumber. So a is the determiner and plumber is the noun. It's the name of something that somebody does. So it's the job that they do. The rescue. So the is the determiner and rescue is the noun. A race. A is the determiner and race is the noun. A mushroom. So a is the determiner and mushroom is the name. So the ones in blue are all the nouns, are all the names of either a person, place, idea, thing, or a feeling. And then we have some special names that have a particular name. And these all have capital letters. And they are called proper nouns. So Mario is the name of somebody, so it has a capital M. Mushroom Town is the name of a town, so it has a capital M and a capital T. Yoshi, the dinosaur, is the name of the dinosaur, so Yoshi is his name, and that has a capital Y. And the next thing that we're going to look at are verbs. I wonder if you could explain what you think a verb is to somebody in your family, or you could write it down. If you start the video now and have a go at that. Good, well done if you've managed to do that. Let's have a look at what a verb is. So verbs indicate what someone or something is doing, feeling, or being. So Mario gasped. Gasped is the verb. The cart hurtled. Hurtled is the verb. He has Princess Peach. Has is the verb. I win. Win is the verb. And as you can see on here, usually the name, the noun, the proper noun or the pronoun comes before the verb, comes in front of the verb. So let's have a look. Mario is the noun. The cart is the noun. He is the pronoun. The pronoun means it's the word instead of the noun. So he could be instead of Mario, instead of the name of the person. I is the pronoun. Okay, so you can see that the pronoun comes before the verb, in front of the verb. Right, the next thing that I want you to have a think about is what you think an adjective is. So if you could tell somebody in your family, or you can write down or tell your family what you think an adjective is. So if you stop the video now and do that. Well done, Year 3s, if you've managed to do that. Let's have a look at what an adjective is. So an adjective is a describing word. It tells us more about the noun. Remember, the noun is the object, the thing. So sometimes adjectives come next to their nouns. Let's have a look. Those funny clothes. So funny is the adjective. It's describing the clothes. It's describing the noun. Some exciting news. Exciting is the adjective. It's describing the news. It's describing the noun. A nice, normal day. So nice and normal are the adjectives. They are describing what the day is like. He clenched his fist. Clenched is the adjective. It's telling us what he's doing, how his fist is clenched, how his fist is formed. So clenched is the adjective, fist is the noun. Sometimes though, they don't come, the adjectives don't come next to the nouns. The clothes were funny. So you can see it's after the noun and it's not next to it either, but usually they come before the noun and next to it. Right, let's have a think now about adverbs. What do you think an adverb is? Can you tell somebody in your family or write it down? So stop the video now and have a go at that. Well done, Year 3s, if you've managed that. Let's have a look at what an adverb is. So an adverb tells you more about the verb. Remember, the verb is the doing, the action, the being word, and the adverb gives us more information about it. So they can either express manner. So we have adverbs of manner, okay? And this tells us how something is being done. So spoke quickly. It tells us how the person spoke. So these words that show the adverbs of manner and show us how something is being done: gently, kindly, quickly, hard, wildly, fast, carefully, loudly. So most of these end in ly, end in ly, but not all of them. Then we have adverbs of time, and these tell us when something happens. So arrived, last, it tells us when they arrived. So other words that tell us when, that are adverbs of time: soon, earlier, daily, often, first, yesterday, last, next, then, soon. So all these are adverbs of time. They tell us when something is happening. And as you can see, not many of those end in ly, not many end in ly. Then we have adverbs of place, and these tell us where, tell us where the verb happened. So ran away. Where did they run? They ran away. So other adverbs of place, which tell us where, are there, here, around, away, nearby, everywhere, back and inside. Okay, and again you can see that those don't end in ly, don't end in ly. So here we have some adverbs immediately. Firstly, first, kindly, there, behind. And you can see adverbs usually come after the verb. And they tell us more about the verb. They tell us more about. So here, stop, she said immediately. So immediately is the adverb. He spoke as kindly as he could. Kindly is the adverb. It tells us how he spoke. His cart moved behind. So behind is the adverb. It tells us how it moved, where it moved. Okay, so we've got said is the verb, immediately the adverb, spoke the verb, kindly the adverb, moved the verb, behind is the adverb. Okay, so it's how we said it, how we spoke, and then where it moved. Okay, so remember that we're looking at word classes and the different jobs that the different words do within the sentence. But some words have multiple word classes. They can belong to more than one word class and they will do a different job within the sentence. So let's have a look at the word click. So I heard a loud click. I will click my fingers loudly. So they're doing different jobs within the sentence. One is acting as a noun and one is acting as a verb. So you can see there, I heard a click is the noun. I will click my fingers loudly is the verb. So click can be a noun or a verb. Right, let's have a look at the word hard. So this is a super hard piece of cheese. I find swimming very hard to do. So one is an adjective and one is an adverb. So let's have a see which is which. So we've got the adverb here. This is a super hard piece of cheese. And here it is an adverb. I find swimming hard. Because here the adjective is describing the noun, which is the piece of cheese, and here the adverb is describing the verb, which is swimming. Right, I want you to have a go and have a think which word classes the words below are going to belong to. So we've got the word design. This design is great. I am going to design a new house. So have a think which the word classes are that design belongs to. I'm going to give you a little clue. One is a noun and one is a verb. If you stop the video now and write down which is the verb and which is the noun. Well done if you've done that, year 3. Let's have a look. So the noun, this design is great, and the verb, the action word, the doing word, the being word, I am going to design a new house. Let's have a look at the next one. The next word is dirty. This is a really dirty cart. Mario is always playing dirty. So I'm going to give you a little clue. One is an adjective and one is an adverb. Okay, so if you stop the video and write down which is the adverb and which is the adjective. Okay, if you stop it now. Well done, year 3, if you've done that. Let's have a look at the answers. So the adjective, this is a really dirty cart because it describes the noun, the cart. And in this one, the adverb, Mario is always playing dirty because dirty is describing the verb playing. Well done, year 3, you managed to do all those and get all or most of them right. So well done. Well done. I hope that helps you with this week's lessons, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.